Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. In today's video we are going to understand about a maths function in SQL point of view, and the function name is mod function. This video is for both beginner and the experienced people, so no need to worry about. I will take care of this topic with the help of theoretical part and the practical part as well. We will use whiteboard to understand the topic from starting to end without any issue. So first thing first, let's jump into the theoretical part about the topic called mod function. So what is mod function? Mod function is used to find the remainder. When we divide one number with a different number, like with another number, I mean to say, you get a remainder. Sometimes you get a remainder, sometimes you don't. So the remainder is written by the mod function. Example, let me show you the things in whiteboard, right? So let's see, like example I'm saying 10 divided by 3, it's 3 into 3 9 1. So this is one, what is what reminder, and this is what quotient. Okay, that's the thing. And how to find this remainder? Simple, you have to write mod to find the remainder. So from here we will understand about the syntax of mod, like what things and what requirements do we have to write so that it gives us a proper remainder, or we can say in a proper output. So first thing first, you have to write mod, then number 1 and number 2. So what is number 1 and number 2? Number 1 is the number which is going to be divided, which is going to be divided. In the above example it was 10, so 10 was going to be divided. And what is number 2? The number which is going to divide, which is going to divide. So what number was there in the above example which was going to divide? That is 3. So what is going to be divided? 10. What is going to divide? 3. So you can understand like this as well, like number 1 is the numerator, or you can say number 2 is the denominator. You can understand anything. There are two ways, like you can write mod number 1 or number 2, or here also you can write numerator, and second you can write denominator like this. Okay, so you can understand anything. It's your choice, your flexibility to understand the thing. Okay, my duty is to tell you these are the rules and regulation. So here you understand the rules and regulation in proper way related to the mod function. So here we will get the question, that also you understand. So do you want to see something in practical? I mean to say just a simple practical part. This one. Now see, if I want to write same thing, we will do same thing, like mod 10 comma 3. 10 is the numerator, 3 is the denominator, and when we execute it we got 1. Simple as it is. Suppose let's do like this, select mod, we can say 4 comma 2. 2 is divisible by 4. Okay, let's see what output do we get. We get 0 as the output. Simple as that, simple maths, right? No rocket science, very simple maths is used in this. And that's all about the theoretical part in mod. So you might be thinking, okay, we get the 0 and 1 kind of things as a numerator and denominator, may not be 1, maybe something else like that. We cannot judge like that, but what's the use of it? First thing first, when you want to find the odd and even number, especially we use mod function. How odd and even number? Let's check that out in the whiteboard. See, what are the, like what scenario you would get in a reminder? Simple as it is. One question I need to ask everyone, what kind of reminder you can get? either you can get 1, either you can get 0, or either, like, if it is fully divisible, then fully divisible, then 0, obviously. That's logic, match logic, common sense. And if no, it is not fully divisible, either it can always be a odd number, always be a odd number. Okay, simple as it is. If it is divisible, it will be 0. And what is 0? Yeah, even number. Let me write it properly. Even number. So you would get what? Either 0 or either any of the term. Okay, sorry, in odd. Any of the term in odd. Okay, so it's like that. Simple as it is. Right now, tell me from here what we can find out. What is your observation? We can find out if the number is even or the number is odd. Okay, what is this? This is or. Okay, remember this. Take like, so for even, what you can say? Simple, you can say for even we need 0. For odd, you can say we need 1. In this way, you can find out. You can find out like what is the even number, what is the even number, and what is the odd number. And these things are specially used, mostly used by data scientist, or you can say something which is related to data prediction. So mainly this prediction kind of things are mostly into data scientist work, data prediction, and mostly you will see this kind of use in probability work or statistics work. So probability and statistics, these are the two main topics that a data scientist should cover, right? Data scientist should cover. Mostly it is used by data scientists. Mostly matlab I would say most of the time, matlab 95% of the time, and remaining 5% of the time who uses it? Either data analyst or data engineer. Okay, that's the thing. So that's all about the theoretical part. And also we have seen why do we use it and who uses the most. Now let's do some of the practical part of it. We using the table. We have this table in front of us. We will use this table to do practical. Simple as it is. Let me find out some even and odd number. Even and odd number. Let's see what numbers are even and what numbers are odd. Let's check that out. Okay, let's write, select everything, and then we will write mod of number value if this value, any of the value is divided by 2 and we get 0 in the output, then we can write even, or else we can write odd. That's it. So we will write from the table. What's the table name? Numbers yt. Okay, numbers yt. So in this way, what we can do, we can find like this, true and false. Can we use this like this way? Case when mod by 2 equal to 0, then even, else odd. Can we use this? Obviously we can use this, no worries for it. Let's see what we have find out. Let us give this even odd. Okay, the column name I mean to say. So when we have executed, how easily we have found out what number is odd and what number is even. We have directly done mod value divided by 2. Okay, if some even number, doesn't matter how big the number is, if anything is even and that is divided by 2, there is 500% chances, not chances, that's the rule, that's the logic, that you will get 0 in the remainder. So what we have find out, something like some numbers which is divided by 2, then if it is 0, if it is equal to 0, then write even, else write odd. Simple as it is, and see how easily we got the output. So in this way we have seen the use of mod function in SQL point of view. And in this video, if you found this video helpful, or this video had created value in your life, in your SQL studies, please click on the like button. Share this video to someone who is learning SQL on a daily basis, so that they get some help from this topic. Also, if you have any doubt in SQL, in Python for data analytics, or in Power BI, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. Why? Because we do live stream each and every day. You can join my live stream and ask me doubts related to any topic in SQL, in Python for data analytics, or in Power BI. I will help you out then and there with the help of theoretical part, practical part, and we will use the whiteboard for further understanding. So that's all about it. Let's meet tomorrow in a new video. Till then, bye bye, take care, happy coding, happy learning, and happy querying.